It's 4:29 my time. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. But I'm coming to bring you a message to let you know that it's only a season. It's only going to last for a season. Allow yourself to feel in this moment, to cry it out and to let it out. Think about everything that you're feeling. Think about the beautiful moments you share with the individual, the times that you all went out, the stories that you all share with one another. All of those beautiful moments, think about them. How much that person meant to you. Don't think about how they transitioned. Think about who they were and who they still are. I want you to go through this and really allow yourself to feel and cry it out. But after you do that, I want you to take care of yourself. And when you get to a place where you feel as if you can pour into yourself during the time of grief, do it. Now, think about how much that person showed love, their purpose in life, how they gave, whatever they did, and how they truly lived out their purpose. They wouldn't want to see you crying. They wouldn't want to see you hurting. They would want to see you living out your purpose as well, and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing to fulfill your calling, to live out your mission, fulfill your destiny. Think about the times that they may have went to the track meet with you, football game, basketball game. If you're a dancer, some of you all are dancers out there. If you're a cheerleader, the grandchildren, how they showed up, the children, how she or he showed up. Think about it. And like I said, cherish the moment. Cherish it. And smile and knowing that they're smiling back at you. And they are so proud of you. They're so proud of you because you're keeping going. And you're not letting nothing stop you. No, you're not. This individual, they knew you to be a warrior. They knew you to be a fighter. They knew you to be a go-getter. Anything you wanted, anything you set your mind to, you've always done it. And they knew you to be that person. And guess what? That person is still on the inside of you. Make yourself proud. Because they're already proud of you. How do you know what grief feels like, MarJanae? Because I lost my father a few years back. And it hurt. Still hurts. But with time, You learn how to keep going. You learn how to feel through it. You know that they're right there. Spiritually, they're right there. And they're rooting you on. And they're smiling at you. And they're saying, there she go. There he go. I already knew what was on the inside of them. I already knew that they were predestined to do this. I already knew. I had the faith in them. But guess what? Now you're going to understand what it truly means to have the energy and the protection from the other side. To feel it is to understand it and know it. But with time, that'll come. That will come. Whether you're dealing with hurt now and grief now, or whether you're still dealing with it, understand that it's a journey. Yes, it is. And allow yourself to feel through it. Okay? Think about your beautiful children. Make sure you hug your children and tell them how much you love them. Make sure you kiss them. Make sure you shower them with love. If they're grieving and hurting right now, you show up for yourself first. And then you give to your children. The grandchildren, the family. If you haven't called your family in a while, make sure you text them and tell them how much you love them. Don't worry about them thinking, what's going on? Why are they texting me this? Don't worry about that. You just do what you need to do. Make sure you give people their flowers while they're still here. And if you think about a family member, if they cross your mind, if they were in your dream, or you saw something that reminded you of that individual, make sure you text them. Or even just, hey, I'm just going to text them today. And just say, I love you. Do that. Don't worry about who's not doing it for you. Life is too short to not live your truth and not be in who you are. Do not let anyone else's actions try to take you away from what you know you need to be doing for your well-being and for your health. I tell you, cry it out, fill it out, and I encourage you, once you get to that place, start working your gifts, start moving in your purpose. And encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. If you need to take time off of work, take that time off. If you need to just go outside and yell and walk around the neighborhood, ground yourself, do that. Whatever you need to do, do it. Do not let this break you down, but allow it to lift you up. Allow it to lift you up. I've been there. been there, and I still allow myself to feel. But like I said, once you feel, you smile. And as you smile, you think about them smiling at you. Think about their smile while they were here. Their voice. Their hugs. How they gave. Think about it. That should encourage you and motivate you to do the same for yourself and for your family. Because guess what? You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You got to keep doing the things that you need to be doing. You got to inspire others. You have to walk into your calling. You got to do this thing. It's in you. You never really stop hurting. It still hurts, all right? But you learn how to deal with it, okay? So that's why I'm telling you, with time, you'll understand. You'll understand. Make sure you give yourself a big hug today. Make sure you love on yourself today. And do not be hard on yourself, okay? You got this. I'm motivating you, and I'm telling you, you got this. It's time for you now. Let them be free. Let them go on. Let them be free. It's time for you now. And I'm going to tell you, you are going to know what it feels like to really move according to your purpose. You are going to know what it feels like to really shower others with love. You're going to know. You're truly going to know what it feels like.
God.
When you give into yourself and when you love on yourself. You're going to know what it feels like. Just know that it's not going to last forever. And you got this. You got it. So today, if you find yourself crying somewhere, or if you find yourself hurting, I want you to think about your purpose. Think about how they live their purpose and how they're smiling at you and they're motivating you to continue to do what you need to do for yourself. Don't stay stuck. Keep going and keep making it happen, okay? That's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. Hug yourself. I want you to hug yourself tight. As tears are falling, hug yourself. Hug yourself. And think about that hug that they once gave you. Think about that big old hug that they once gave you. And know that they're hugging you now, spiritually. They're hugging you now. They got you. You got you. The Most High got you. The Most High got you. I love you so much. And I'll see you again. Smile today.